Delamont. Helped on by Debesset. That's good pace here from Debesset. She's run it too far though, and Joku will cover that one back to the goalkeeper. And Nodim. Abiodun. All over the top again. There's no flag this time. It will race through to the goalkeeper, Jo Marie Lewis. Not able to get near that one. Well, any goal now, surely you would feel would settle the points in this one if someone is to make a breakthrough. Still Brianna Rice waits to come on down on the halfway line. Is Nodim. Forward to Ordega. Just span away from Aila. Another substitution will be made. Brianna Rice replaces Diarra Simmons. From the Concord Fire Club in the USA, one of the non-Trinidad-based players. Janelle Warwick taking too much time over the throw and gives it away to Nigeria. Well, a point apiece wouldn't be too bad for both these sides. It would mean they remain unbeaten. What it would mean is that Chile wouldn't be able to progress whatever happened in their final game. They've lost both their opening two matches, having been beaten by Korea DPR earlier on this afternoon. Lauren Schmidt with the free kick. Nodim's header. Flipped by Ibarra. Ofegbu. Through to Aila. Trying to slip it through for Ordega again. Away by Debesset. Here's Taylor. Good turn by Kayla Taylor. There's Leanna Hines just taking a tumble. There was no foul though. Here's Abiodun. Okobi. No space on the edge of the penalty area. Shot spins away though, it's not going to go out, and Linford Jones realised the spin on that one before having to gather. Shot from Ofegbu. Now here's Lewis. Good header by Delamont. 5 minutes to go, just less than, still 1-1. Aila. Chase on for Ibarra. And she's done well. 3 waiting in the centre. Right the way across, it's over the keeper, and Nigeria score. Loveth Aliyah gets the goal. Well, again, she was completely unmarked in the centre when that ball came in. And all of a sudden, the Mani Ramjon Stadium is plunged into silence apart from the small pocket of Nigeria fans just down below. Free header. Good cross in, it was over the goalkeeper, and the downward header puts Nigeria back in front for the second time. It's Loveth Aila with a goal. And they could well have snatched this one ahead of the host nation. 3.5 minutes to go. Nigeria lead by 2 goals to 1.
Player number 7, Loveth Aila. Goal. Trinidad and Tobago 1.
So can Trinidad respond once more in the time that remains? Here's Brianna Rice. By Bora. Akinbaye. Delamont. Akinbaye. Ordega makes an intelligent run. Rose Badou Singh with a good challenge. Can't get up in time to keep the ball in play though. Well, Peter Dedefbo will be delighted with his side in his second half. 20 shots they've had, 10 of them have hit the target, 2 of them have counted. Aila, the goal scorer. Vital goal it could be as well in the grand scheme of things. Puts Nigeria within touching distance of the quarter-finals. They're still pushing, looking for maybe a third here. Chanel Warwick can't clear. Aila gets the shot in, but loops over the bar. There's Taylor. On by Hines. Taylor just keeps the ball in play. Just left it behind though, and Akinbaye can stab clear. Only as far as Hines. Delamont with a headed clearance. Now Afegbu. Aila. Good running again by Francisca Ordega. Still full of running. Janelle Warwick tussling, trying to get back with it. Got the shot in. And Linfa Jones can only push it wide for a corner. And she probably feels she should have held on to that, the goalkeeper. Good running by Ordega, who, even at this late stage of the game, is still full of running. Here comes the fourth official. Just 2 minutes to be added. Okobi with the corner. Away by Schmidt. Here's Ofegbu. And they might be able to get the ball clear, but nobody up on the halfway line. It was in behind Lewis. Long range shot comes back in. It goes behind for a goal kick. And last chance maybe for Jones to get Trinidad moving forward. Ordega just left the ball behind, still recovered it, stabbed it back to Ofegbu. Now here's Rice. Well played again by Njoku, but it was a late challenge by Lewis. She looks in some discomfort at the moment, Ugo Njoku. Delta Queen's defender. She's had a very good game at the back alongside Victoria Delamont. Defensively, they look very strong, the Nigerians, and very potent going forward as well, with Ordega and Okobi causing all sorts of problems for Trinidad and Tobago. And the home supporters are starting to make their way out. It's the fans dressed in green that will be celebrating tonight. There'll be no repeat, it would appear, for TNT. Peter Dedefbo has masterminded another victory for his side, it would appear. We've played the 2 minutes to be added. It'll just be a question of what extra the referee adds on for that treatment too on Njoku. Warwick's header. One last effort maybe for Trinidad and Tobago. Forward by Swift. Away by Nodim. Here's Hines. Trying to stab it forward for Joe Marie Lewis again, but doesn't find its intended target. Debeset's header. Played out wide by Iborra. Aila. It'll be a Nigerian throw once they get a ball to continue with. Sarah Nodim's going to get a yellow card for time wasting, and that's a unnecessary yellow. It also means that she'll miss the final group game. You can see the disappointment on her face. Booked in the opening game, and she will miss the next match. So disappointment for her, but her side should be, if they can hold on for the final few seconds, which they can, well on the way to a place in the quarterfinals. It was a disappointing end for her particularly, but a very good night for the Nigerians. Despite the sellout crowd here in Marabella, the Trinidad and Tobago team lose their opening game. It was Loveth Aila. Francisco Ordega put them in front, but then Loveth Aila with a goal near the end. Leanna Hines did equalise in the first half for Trinidad and Tobago, but it wasn't to be their night. Nigeria had the more efforts on goal, the better possession, and were the stronger side on the night in the end, and they go through to their final game after another victory. It's finished Trinidad and Tobago 1, Nigeria 2.